Hey guys, I'm just in a filter mood today, if you've not caught my regular video on my regular Facebook. So I wanted to hop on here. I'm a little sniffy nose. I'm an emotional person, and so like I cry so easy. So I was just now hanging out with some family. We have my brother-in-law in from out of town for a couple of days. And I hadn't talked to him in a while. My husband's an Islander, if you guys don't know that already. He's also Chuukese, and I mean, we've been together for like 20 years. Like, it's kind of crazy. I'm 34. Anyways, so to say the least, like, his brother's my brother. Anyways, so he was here, and we were just chit-chatting away. And he said something, and I want to share it with you guys because... just because. Earlier, I'm just like, I'm not feeling very social today. I just don't think I'm gonna really do anything. I'm just gonna like lounge, whatever. I'm not feeling it. I was gonna go hang out with a friend. She might even watch this. She's a good friend, and she's also a distributor. Alicia, I love you. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll call her. Well, maybe not. I don't know. And my brother-in-law, he looks at me, he's like, Miranda, don't ever give up. You are the light for people. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you are the light for people. You don't even understand to the full extent of what you've already done, do you? And I'm like, no. He's like, you've helped so many people. He's like, your name is known for the Islander community now. And you're making a difference with people and their lives. And like, you're having like this domino effect with everyone. And it's like, that's always my goal, but I don't ever like just think about it, I guess. And he's like, don't stop what you're doing, because you are literally changing so many different lives, and I don't even think you get it all the way. He's like, I've heard so many things, because he lives in the middle of the United States. I live by Seattle. We definitely do not live close to each other. And I don't know, I guess, like, because I know it's probably easy to look at me and think, oh my gosh, she has it all together, and you know, she's our upline and all of that. You guys, I go in waves with things too, where maybe I don't feel like working, or maybe I get down on myself. And for me, like, I take it to heart where I feel like I have to be like the hardest worker in the room and be that good leader for you guys. And that's just me. Like, I always feel that way, so that I work a little harder so you guys don't have to. And today I wasn't totally hard on myself, but I was, like, I had a moment. And so I was being my own little Debbie Downer a little bit. And so he said this to me, and it's just like, wow. Like, you know, and he's right. Like, in a sense, like, you know, what we do is so much bigger than just a job. You know, we are literally impacting full-on families. And for my Islanders out there, like, we've got, what, like 75% that's in this group are from the Islander community. And, you know, by itself, you know, like, think of the islands and think of how, like, poor it is, and the ability to make how much money we make using just our phones. We can literally alter the course of people's life doing this business completely. I mean, I know it has for our own family, and we don't live over there. And just with my brother saying that, just like, Miranda, like, you can't stop what you're doing. I was just like, wow. Like, and like, I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. You know, I've known him since he was like little. But he was just like, no, you are impacting so many people, so many people, and people are talking, and it's just the beginning with things. So don't stop what you're doing. So I am saying that, and I'm sharing that with you guys. Like, it's so much more than a job. Like, there are people out there that need this company, need this business in their life. And, you know, life is hard, you know, like bills are expensive, you know, and there are a lot of people out there that don't have the luxury to go to college and spend 5 years, you know, pouring into their studies and spending thousands of dollars or they don't have the luxury of getting a second or third job, or they do and they hate it, you know, because they're away from their loved ones or whatever, and they're looking for that hope out there. It was for our house, you know, like we both worked full time, and technically by all standards we made it, you know, but we didn't, you know, like I would come home and see if I can flip. There's my door. Right outside this door, I would have a PUD notice just sitting on my door, you know, like they were going to shut it off. And that was a normal thing in our house, you know, where we're super stressed right before paying rent. We're stressed because a PUD is going to be shut off, and you know, you need your electric, you know. And then how am I going to get food on the table? How am I going to have gas in the car? And there were so many times, I'm not kidding, I'd have $5 to my name, and there's still 3 days until payday, and I'm like, how in the world am I supposed to feed my big old family and have gas in the car? Like, it was crazy. And we would always go negative in our account. Like, this business saved our family, you know. We would have lost, we were literally on the brink of ruin for so many different things. We were going to get rid of the house, we were going to downsize or go live with family. I didn't want to work more. Like, I'll be honest, I just had a newborn. I really didn't want to work, but I was starting to pour into like other jobs, but I don't want to go that route. And, you know, look at how much it has changed. You know, not only did I not have to lose anything, we're still in the house. We pay our bills on time now. Like, I don't ever have to worry about trying to feed my kids, which, let's get real, like that's probably the biggest thing out of anything. I lost so much sleep, you have no idea. And now KS is home, my husband. Like, he doesn't even have to work anymore. Like, he's a stay-at-home dad. He helps me a ton with the kids. Like, he's with the kids right now. And it's just like, it's crazy how much things have changed. And I don't necessarily look at the money aspect as much. I'm good with like being able to pay my bills and the food and everything. I'm good with that. I don't need more. Just that's how I am. But it's that family time mixed in that's just priceless. So you might get to a point where you're like, man, I don't feel like posting today. Everyone's telling me no. You know, maybe you're just, you know, maybe you're not feeling good, or maybe you've had a rough day and it's just like, whatever, I'll post tomorrow. Or, I'll do my follow-ups tomorrow. Like, I don't feel like it. There might be somebody that's literally just waiting for you. Just waiting for you. And you never know when they're going to come. And being consistent is probably the biggest thing I can teach you guys that will help with your business. There are people that are watching you. They're watching to see if you're posting consistently. They're watching to see if you're going to give up. I know that I joined with Jessica because I knew for a fact she wouldn't ditch me. I need an upline. Like, I need somebody there for me. And so I was supposed to sign up with my friend, and I actually signed up with Jessica instead. And so just know, like, people are watching you. They're going to see if this is just a fad you're in or something. But they're waiting for you. And there are a lot of people that won't message you first. Like, I'm shy naturally. And there's a lot of people that they're not bold, and they're not going to be like, hey, what is this all about? It's not until they're liking and commenting on your stuff and you go reach out to them and say, hey, you know, like, were you possibly interested? And then they're like, well, yeah, I've actually been watching you for months. And it's like, what? And there's a lot of people out there like that. There's more than you think. And so, you know, you don't have to spend a ton of time doing this each day. If you're on your phone all day long, then there's something wrong. It should be very much where you're weeding this into your normal life, and maybe an hour or two. I mean, obviously it depends if you're going for a rank, or if, you know, you're trying to make as much money as possible as fast as you can. Yeah, you're going to be on your phone a little bit more. But for the most part, this should not disrupt, like, family time. This shouldn't disrupt, you know, normal stuff. You know, even if it's just taking an hour, getting up an hour early, you know, getting it all out. You know, you can pre-plan posts, you can do follow-ups, and it shouldn't take too long. Nope. So yeah, I can keep rambling, but I just wanted to share with you, like, there's people waiting for you. And a great example, my buddy Kelsey, I don't know if she'll be able to watch this. I met her 2 weeks ago. We've never had a conversation, ever. She found me on Instagram, and that day she signed up. And what if I didn't post that day? You know, and she found me through my hashtags, and it was she was reading through all my stuff, and I stood out more than others because I'm always an emotional person. I'll say whatever on my posts, and I just pour my heart out, and I just try to keep it really real. But what if I didn't post that day? And she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing, you know. And my buddy Brooke, I don't know if you're still watching, you know, like, it's from my posts, and she has seen other It Works distributors, and she's like, you're different, you know. And what if I'm not posting consistently? Like, there's no way this team would be as big as it is. My dogs. Since this summer, we were like a team of like 200. We're a team of close to 900 and something. So that's kind of crazy if you think about it. This team is going places, and I'm excited. I'm like super, super excited. But I love you guys, and I just wanted to share because my brother had just said that, and it was like probably one of the nicest things I've ever heard in my whole life. He's like, Miranda, you are the light for people. Like, you are hope, you know, and just keep doing your thing. Because you're changing so many different lives. And I just wanted to share it with you guys because you all have the exact same capability. You are the light for somebody out there. And, you know, life is tough enough as it is. And this business is not hard. It really isn't. If you follow the pattern and you keep on going, it's fun. Like, there's lots of friends in here. We're a giant family, and it should be fun. And you can make amazing money doing this. So keep going, and you never know if you're gonna find your next ambassador around the horizon. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Happy Friday. Keep going. It is payday today, so don't forget to do your follow-ups because people got paid today. Okay, so I will talk to you later.